There we go. We're back. I don't know what happened there. It's reconnected. We're good. Sorry about that, guys. You did not miss anything. It went out right at the end of the quarter. Sorry about that. 22-13, Oahu up. I haven't seen one of those in a really long time. Nope. The stream, it must have been a Twitch or could be just a disconnect. I don't know. It's weird. I don't usually get those anymore. But it is the internet.
Yeah, Coach was having issues earlier.
I pay for high Wi-Fi, high cable right now, so sorry about that, guys. But we are back. 22-13. We didn't go nowhere.
Luckily, it was at a quarter in.
Yeah, no, that was perfect. If it was going to happen, that was the time for it to happen. It's Lawrence with a huge block. Gets it to Machiavelli in transition. Kaida with a nice job defensively challenging Machiavelli. No easy buckets there. Sprewell stops, pops, drops for three. Bang! Oahu back up to 12 with a big three there by Sprewell. Rampage.
Yeah, I mean, Oahu has made a lot of the opportunities that they've been afforded at the 3-point line.
Sprewell no good as Falco. Rebounds it there. Machiavelli to Beans for three. No good. I thought that was going to drop. That would have been a perfect opportunity for Jacob Kublins to drop a three. Kaida blocked by Lawrence. I think that's 3 or 4 now for Lawrence.
I mean, Emerald City has been trying to fight off this momentum with great defense, but the offensive side of the ball just hasn't been able to keep up.
No, sir. Falco out to Machiavelli. Way out to Machiavelli. Lawrence going to have to fire one up here. Shot clock running down. That's not his bag as it almost knocked it down. Mac. Pass to Davidson. Oh, what a block from behind by Falco. Wow.
I mean, what kind of paint defense are we seeing right now?
This is crazy. Emerald City doing a really nice job defensively, but wow. Falco to Cool Beans lays it in. Nice dish. And a much needed basket there from Emerald City.
They just got to capitalize. I mean, Oahu, great time out here because Oahu's been getting pretty much locked down since the 3-pointer from the name is gonna mess with me.
Sprewell.
Sprewell, I just had to see it. That's what it was.
Inbound pass to Major Mac. Mac gonna hand it off to Kaida. Kaida with a dunk and one. I'm very much impressed with this Oahu team right now.
Yeah, I mean, a great take to the rim. I don't know how I feel about a call there, but, maybe you give him a little bit of leeway given how great the finish was. Any contact, you got to just chalk it up to bad defense maybe. But,
28-15. It's been all Oahu here in this first half. Emerald City yet to find their footing. They've had a couple big buckets, but who knows? Maybe a little bit of jet lag from coming in from Seattle. I don't know.
I mean, it's got to be. It's really just been them struggling to find their footing on offense to get consistent buckets. As a great take to the rim for Machiavelli. Maybe that'll get them a little bit of momentum. But defensively, Emerald City is exactly where they want to be.
Yeah, they're stalking. They're still not out of this game by any stretch of the imaginations. But Sprewell taking advantage of the mismatch there with Jacob Cool Beans. JCB. Beans almost loses it. Goes the other way. This is off to Falco. Davidson on him. Backdoor alley-oop to Lawrence. Nice find for Falco. Falco does so many little things right. He doesn't show up in the score box, but he does the little things for this team. It's the type of player he is. CDC, we haven't said his name much in this game. Yeah, what were we going to say?
I say, yeah, Falco. I mean, he just same thing with Keita here early in the first quarter. Really, you saw a lot of contests, but the rebounds and blocks weren't really translating. So you'll take those non-stat sheet contributions.
Yeah, both these teams not shooting well either. Both under 50%, although Oahu with more points, obviously. Major Mac with a nice 2-ball there. Machiavelli really having to work to get open. Lauren's going to set a screen for Beans for 3. No good. Back rim. Sprewell the other way. Stops. Machiavelli on him now. Davidson going to set a high screen now. They switch Falco. It's on Sprewell. Sprewell going to try to use his speed rather, and does. Slips inside. (34-19). It's been all Oahu. Emerald City yet to get on track here. Emerald City ranked higher than Oahu, by the way.
Yeah, and I mean, the way that Emerald City's defense is played, as we get a 3 from Machiavelli, we haven't seen him knock one of those down in a minute.
Yeah,
but the way Emerald City's defense is played, you wouldn't knock them as a top team, but the offense just hasn't been able to keep up.
Yeah, just out of curiosity, this game actually called down the middle by most of the CSBA, 27-24, in favor of Oahu with the picks, but right now hold a 12-point lead. Interesting enough, in the first game, CSBA got it wrong. It's Henderson for 3, and a much-needed 3. 35-19 in favor of Atlanta State. They did get it right in the last game, and overwhelmingly 46-6 in the pick'ems for Quantico. And in this game, split down the middle. It's interesting. We were talking about, and we'll probably get it going for next season, a sports book. But right now, we were thinking about using the pick'ems as an opportunity to help us with the spreads based on how people feel about the games and which way they were leaning. And so far, the CSBA, for the most part, is usually pretty spot on or pretty close, with an occasional mess up. But ooh, nice block there. Starks was stirring on him. That was the big showing out in this game on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, the rim has just been pretty much unavailable for either team, as we see a little bit of jostling going on at the top of the key.
Yeah, it's week 1. Is just the schedule is so good. Tomorrow night, deep 3 there. And somehow Amari Brown comes away with the offensive board and then gets blocked, but Letterman comes away with it. So another opportunity for Oahu. And Brown again, another offensive board. That's 2 in a row now. And he gets fouled by Freddie Brody. So they're going to go to the line and shoot. Brown going to go to the line and shoot 2. But I was going to say, Institute of Cincinnati taking on Big River State tomorrow night, then Churchill Tech against Pittsburgh Tech, and then Bonetown A&M against Clutch City. Interestingly,
A lot of good matchups.
Yeah, there are a lot of good matchups. Interestingly enough, if you look at the pick'ems, Tuesday night's games are overwhelmingly one-sided. I'm actually a little surprised by one of them, though. Actually, 2 of them. The vast majority picking Big River State. The vast majority pitching Churchill Tech. Those are 2 games I'd probably see the other way. My personal, if I was picking. The Bonetown one, maybe, you know what? I might even go the other way on that one, too. No offense to Bonetown. Clutch City is so good. But it'll be interesting. I'm curious to see how this season goes. A lot of talent spread throughout the CSBA.
Yeah, definitely, and a lot of new pairings. I mean, most because of the size of the transfer portal this year. A lot of teams are working with a lot of players who haven't played with each other very often.
No, not at all. And it's interesting to see who finds their footing right away and who doesn't too. By the way, doesn't it look like Aki Hernandez is wearing his kicks? They look like they're sandals because he's got blue socks on, so it almost looks like he's wearing sandals. He's down here in the bottom, number 11.
Oh, I can kind of see it now. Yeah,
Don't they look like sandals? Like he's wearing sandals with socks or whatever. That's funny.
yeah. It's kind of the only thing that really you could stand out is the light blue.
For sure. Letterman can't finish at the rim. Brody up with the rebound. He quickly fires it up to Stern. Stern will start a step on. Starks and throws it down with authority. Seagull's percolating a little bit here. 38-29 now. Brown going to kick that outside the Letterman. Are you going to say something? I felt like I caught you mid-sentence.
Not really. If anything, it would just be Emerald City starting to adopt the playing inside out type of mentality where they're going to try and find their footing in the paint before they spread out to the 3-point line.
Smart. Maybe if you get the easy two, you get high percentage looks that way. Letterman free throw up and good. $39-29. Brody to Stern. Stern with Starks on him. That's a mismatch. Good job by Aaron Starks there, forcing him to pick up his dribble. That was definitely that matchup was definitely in favor of Stern. Brody not able to knock that down though. McCallum for the putback and the facial as Amari Brown goes flying into the crowd.
Yeah, kind of trying to hide his face with the cameras there. That one's definitely going to be one that's going to be remembered later on.
Brown going to set a screen for Letterman. Letterman trying to drive. Good job by the Emerald City defense here. Starks to end the half, no good. And at the end of one, 39-31, Oahu. But Emerald City fought back in this game. And at one point, I think down, 18 points or something like that? 20 points? They were down a lot, but they have fought back. Watching CSBA here on Twitch. I'm going to let Rampage break us down about what we saw here in that first half. Rampage, talk to me.
Yeah, in the first quarter, you definitely saw a lot more, forced to the 3-point line type of shots from Emerald City, between them running plays for Machiavelli and Stern, who really couldn't get their mojo going from 3-point off the bat, to Oahu, which ran the break perfectly. I mean, between Spreewell and their bigs performing, you really couldn't ask for much more in that first quarter. Emerald City adopted a different type of style in the second, where they tried to, get to the paint more, which worked out for them. They got to the line a little more consistently. And so now we're seeing a battle between the Oahu and Emerald City bigs who can really control the paint.
Yeah, for sure. And look at the statistics there, just crazy.
I mean, 9 blocks and a half for a team. I don't remember the last time I've even seen that.
No, I can't remember either. It'll be interesting to see. A lot of those came from Marlon Lawrence. All right, 39-31. Leading scorer at the half going to be Flight Spreewell. City going to start out with the ball here. Machiavelli getting it going here.
Yeah, I mean, they ran those plays for him in the first quarter, and he really didn't have any momentum to knock him down. And now that he's gotten a bit of a groove, now he's hitting them.
And a turnover there, an opportunity to cut it. cut it to 2, maybe 3, and a bad turnover there. Major Mac coming away with the steal.
I mean, this game's going to be won on the breaks. I mean, all the defense being played between these two teams, there's going to be a lot of emphasis on transition defense as a free bucket at the rim from
Yeah, for
Henderson.
sure. CDC, we haven't said his name at all. Machiavelli. Lawrence will not be denied. Cuts it to 5.
I mean, considerable defense there, but you really got to force them not to be able to get those offensive rebounds if you're a while.
Sprewell with a big bucket there. Puts it to 7. Timeout on the court, 7-point advantage, 5:59 to go. Oahu up. Beans looking to get inside. CDC and Davidson. CDC active hands. That's not CDC, excuse me, that's Sprewell rather. They look very similar.
Emerald City trying to push the pace off of these defensive stops, and Machiavelli to the rim, get the great stop there from what you call, I guess, the light bulb is his nickname for now.
Yeah, it is. It's always been the light bulb, but Alan, you're too funny. Machiavelli. Free throw up and good. 5-point advantage.
We might have another thriller on our hands, same as the 8 o'clock matchup.
Yeah, Emerald City's fighting their way back in this one.
Absolutely. I mean, Emerald City's defense has just remained so consistent, and now that their offense is picking it up, you're starting to see a considerable change.
Alan, you're too funny, man. Oh my god. Too funny. He said, is that guy wearing a hairnet? Oh, that's great. Falco. Out to Beans. Wide open for 3. Bang! Jacob Cool Beans. Two-point ball game. It's closest it's been in a while. CDC said, I'll show you close. He's been quiet, though. He's been a guy for a while who hasn't really done much here since his time. Machiavelli for 3, and Lauren's going to get called for a foul away from the play.
Great box out by Keita, and another play where it doesn't really show up on the stat sheet, but that box out is going to give them a free setup for their next possession.
Stark's going to get called with an illegal screen. Callum going to come in the game for Frito Bang. Machiavelli with the hand in his face for 3, no good. And Bam Bam Rubbo up with the board. Machiavelli's a bucket, man. Letterman with a nice drive. Can't get the runner in the lane to go, though. Nice pass inside. Moves a Gross John. Nice screen drive. Aki Hernandez with the floater. Can't get it. 4 Seagulls there, and he comes down with the offensive board and gets the putback. Wow.
And that wasn't any easy finish after getting the offensive rebound either. I mean, great effort play.
That's terrible lazy defense by not boxing out as Butler fires up at 3. Stark's going to drive in amongst the trees. Goes up. Oh, can't get it. I thought that was going to fall for a second there. I was going to say, wow. Stern for 3. No good. Smoothino, we don't rig here. And that's not what happens.
I mean, the Stern family is definitely going to have this strict conversation on Family Day when they find out about this shooting performance. That's a great finish around the rim for Oahu.
Bam Bam Rubble. Kind of on 1. Great season last year for Rubble. Little bit of a different role here with Oahu though this year. A lot more talent on this Oahu team than his previous team. So now they're gonna go down low to Brody. Size mismatch, easy pickings for him. Reverse layup up and good.
Yeah, I mean, Brody's a great finisher around the rim. Didn't shy away from it at all. Then, in comparison to what we sometimes see from bigs who have mismatches, who like to fade away from the rim, he just decided he was going to go and take his bet underneath the rim.
Faux show, 52-47. See what happens here. Starks looks to drive. I don't know if McCallum got a hand on that, but... And Brody with the throwdown and a little shimmy after it. Oh my God, look at that. That was great. A little shimmy after he dunked it.
Yeah, I mean, he went up there with full confidence and came down with the theatrics.
Hernandez, the Letterman 4 on the shot clock. He drives. Goes baseline. What a block there by Butler, and they can't get it off in time. Shot clock violation. Good defense by the Seagulls.
I mean, the defensive prowess between these two teams is going to be interesting to see when they're playing other teams who aren't as strong defensively. I mean, the only thing keeping this game such a really comparatively low scoring is the fact that both teams are defending the rim great.
52-51, a 1-point ball game. Letterman catch and shoot 3, bang! Eaton Letterman from downtown. That's a huge bucket there. Right there. Mr. Grosjean with a step drives. Floater up and good. Back to 2. Gotta respect Emerald City with this big comeback. 55-53 now. Starks to Letterman. Letterman's going to drive. Good kick out to a wide open Bam Bam Rebel, but that's not his bag. Not the guy you want having that. Seymour Butts, maybe. Stern for 3. Bang, an 11-3 run. In the last 2 minutes. That's crazy, Rampage. They're taking the lead.
Yeah, I mean, Emerald City's done a complete 180 from the way they played in the first quarter.
Yeah, they have to adjust and did a good job doing so. As Hernandez is going to drive off the glass. A good Aki. Wahoo retakes the lead.
Yeah, I mean, Oahu's in the third quarter has been playing around that close shot area, not really inside the paint, little mid range action.
Butler on the kick out, no good. Letterman draws a double team, gonna kick that to Bam Bam Rumble. Bound pass Starks for three. Contested three, no good. And Grosjean up with the rebound, and that is gonna end the third quarter. 57-56. What a close game. Get those fours up in the stream chat. We got ourselves a ball game. Alright, welcome back here to the Luau Center in Oahu, Hawaii. Gotta say it that way. No State Farm player of the game, and State Farm assistant of the game here in overtime. I mean, fourth quarter rather. Nice pass inside to Sprewell. He blows the layup, and Brody coming away with the ball. An opportunity here for Emerald City. Blaze Henderson, who's been quiet, pull-up jumper, no good. CDC with a stutter step on Frito. Bang. He drives up underneath off the glass. Ain't good. Back to a 3-point lead here now for Oahu.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, both teams under 50%. We haven't really seen an offensive showdown. As Henderson, I believe that was Henderson or Brody to the rim.
Brody again, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I saw number 4, but Brody's having himself a day.
Yeah, the 6'8" freshman off the bench has played well. Nice steal there by Blaze Henderson. He's going to go in, and the Seagulls have taken the lead, 60-59. There's a reason why this game is in primetime. I had a feeling we were going to see this type of battle between these two teams. Kind of wide open, and Falco comes across for the pick. The INT. Bean's going to go up, and Kaida with a snatch block. Pass up to Davidson. Wow, the defense has turned up here in a big way here late.
Yeah, I mean, between the steals and the blocks in this game, I could easily see about 30 combined between the two teams.
CDC, and then he gets blocked by Falco. Falco playing a great game. I told you, he don't show up in the stats sheet that much. Out of bounds, Blue Wave. A Blue Wave ball, rather, off of Emerald City. Here comes Machiavelli. Brody going to take his seat. Solid game by him off the bench. Backdoor alley-oop to Kaida. 61-60. Henderson able to save it. 10-12 on the shot clock when he crossed half court. Machiavelli with a drive. Pull-up jumper in the lane is good. Don Machiavelli, man. That guy is just fucking. Sprewell draws a double team. Splits two defenders. Kicks it outside of that errant pass. Goes out of bounds. Pass intended for CDC. Waiting wide open in the corner for a three.
Yeah, I mean, you like the vision, but, just a difficult pass to make and couldn't really get it there.
62-61 now. Cross-court pass, Major Mack with a hand in the deflected, and somehow it comes out to Lawrence, who turns it over to Kaida. Here comes CDC the other way. He's going to stop for three. Bang! Claude Domingo Camellia for three.
And as we narrow it down, every minute means that every possession has become that much more valuable.
Machiavelli from way downtown. Bang! The Don. Leave the gun, take the cannoli. It's the Don from way downtown. Bang! And Emerald City up by one. Timeout on the court. 65-64. Shout out to our sponsor, SportsTemplates.net. If you guys are not familiar with Sports Templates, Go check them out. Got some free templates for Photoshop as well as some stuff that you could buy from them. Phenomenal. We use a lot of their graphics here in the CSBA, so make sure you guys go check it out. sportstemplates.net. Kaida in the corner. Chance for Oahu to potentially go back ahead here with a good possession here. Mac being beat up by Machiavelli. 3-ball up, goes in and out. No good. Lawrence up with the rebound.
Yeah, Machiavelli not leaving anything to chance. Jumps there and completely takes away the vision.
This is a great game. 2 out of 3 tonight have been phenomenal. Not taking anything away from Quantico. Quantico played strong last game, but counted in 1 as Kaida fouls Lawrence. Ooh, Lawrence misses a critical free throw. That could come back to haunt Emerald City later on. We'll have to wait and see. Mac pull-up jumper from the elbow, no good. Beans drives, fouled by Sprewell, his first, team's second. JCB to the line to shoot 2, the junior shooting guard. Knocks down the first. 4-point lead. I think this might be Emerald City's biggest lead of the game.
It probably is. I mean, they haven't really gone on too many runs. It's just been really consistent play that's just, met the standard of defensive coaches all over the world.
Kaida with the screen. Sprewell draws a triple team, gets fouled by Blaze Henderson with a reach-in foul. Ball gets inbound on the sideline. Kaida, close flirting with that half-court line. Sprewell, how to step. Now he gets over to Mac. Big possession here. CDC from downtown. Bang! Cuts it to 2. What a ball game, Rampage. This has been exceptional. And I was worried in the beginning there when Emerald City came slow out of the gate. They have stepped up in a big way here since that first quarter.
Yeah, as Machiavelli takes another open mid-range. Emerald City's big difference has been the offense finally finding their footing.
Yeah. Top ball game, too, off that alley-oop to Kaida. $69 apiece. 3-ball up is good. Way downtown. Tom Machiavelli.
Yeah, I mean, Emerald City's betting it all on Machiavelli right now. He's taking the last couple of shots, and right now I don't think Emerald City's regretting it in the slightest.
High screen there from Davidson. They switch Falco on CDC. He's going to drive, goes right at Falco. Falco D'ing him up. Falco's defense has been on point tonight.
Yeah, Falco might have easily secured himself Defensive Player of the Week for sure, as Machiavelli makes a huge three-point shot.
Splash friggin' town. The Don puts it to 6. Let's take a look at the State Farm, the Jordan Brand player of the game. Of course, the Don. I don't even know how many points he has, but it's in the 20s for sure. Might even be up by 30.
Yeah, I could easily see him walking with 24 right now.
$75-69. Oh, a bad pass went off the backboard. Somehow it comes to Kaida. So Oahu gets lucky there, but that was an errant pass. 75-71. 2:11 to go. This game far from over. Anderson, who's been kind of quiet here tonight, gets it over to Musa Gross. Shot for three. Bang!
Emerald's... Yeah, and that's what you need out of your bench players. I mean, we haven't said his name super often here, but if he comes out in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left and hits his first three, or probably his second three, I believe he hit one.
Mack for three in the corner, no good. Machiavelli is absolutely on fire right now, literally. With a step. And good job by Kaito, who gets activated off of that block. Here's a chance for Oahu the other way. Time's starting to whittle down, and Davidson feeling it, fires up the three. Don't know if that's a shot by the guy I want shooting that in that situation. But kudos to Emerald City. This Emerald City team is deep. There's a reason why they were ranked what they were as Machiavelli. Sorry, Eaton. This is a tough team. Hey, listen, you guys played well. Can't take nothing away from the way you guys played. It's still not over, but I will say Emerald City is a reason why they were ranked third coming into this game. As Machiavelli misses the free throw. Rare miss from him at the strike.
Yeah, I mean, he's been running and gunning this entire fourth quarter, so you wonder how much he's got left in the tank to finish this one out for Emerald City.
It's not just 2K, I hate to say, Eden, as much as I love you, buddy. Emerald City is very deep. Nice pass to Kaida. I mean, listen, no shame in this game the way you guys played, without a doubt. Cool beans from the corner. That's the guy you want shooting the three. And Lawrence, though, for the putback, counted in one. Davidson picks up his fourth. Now that's the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, you could have seen some competitive drive from Oahu to come back, but an and one in that situation, you need to get that board.
Yeah, without a doubt. Fouled out. It's Greg Davidson.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more.
Stern for three. No good. Siegel's going to get the ball back. 82-73. Good game for both these teams.
I mean, yeah, defensive showcase that's going to be played in a lot of film rooms that, you want to replicate if you're anybody else in this league.
Callum with a nice putback. Starks, bad pass there. McCallum. Stern. He's going to pull up with it. Wow. Talk about a dick move. You're up 11. You don't even need to shoot.
Yeah, Stern was trying to get a little bit of momentum, but he struggled all day.
I mean, leave it to the Stern to try to push the score up.
Maybe I'll have Calvin Prophet come back and come out of the pros and do a little shooting camp with him.
Yeah, maybe. 84-73. Emerald City comes in and steals the thunder away from this Blue Wave team who played solid for 3.5 quarters just down the stretch. Emerald City a little bit better. I don't know if Oahu was maybe tired down the stretch. I'm not sure. But good job by the Seals. It's a big win on the road. What stands out for you in the team comparison? Anything?
I mean, look at the block difference. 9 is the differential in blocks. 11-2. 3-pointers are also a pretty big difference. 4 made, in comparison to Oahu. Free throws is not a huge difference. Points in the paint you'll live with. They even won the fast break battle, but that defense for Emerald City is just stellar.
Yeah, I mean, 16, 5 steals and 11 blocks is just great. Pretty impressive. Not gonna lie. Let's jump ahead to the box scores here. Let's go over to the losing side. Flight Spreewell, solid game. 16 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Jafari Kaita doing everything. 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Man, he's the glue. He's going to be the glue for this Oahu team. Not gonna lie. CDC starting to pick up his game a little bit. 12 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. I don't think he had. I think that all came. Those 12 points all came in the second half from him. Eaton Letterman Jr. 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists on 3 of 8. Greg Davidson 7 points, 4 assists on 2 of 6. Bam Bam Rubble 5 and 6 with a steal. Amari Brown 4, 6 and 1 on 1 of 2 shooting. Aki Hernandez 4 points, a rebound. Major Mack, a very quiet game for him. 2 points, 3 assists, a steal. Did have 2 turnovers on 1 of 5. And Aaron Starks, 1 of 9. 2 points, a rebound, 3 assists, and 2 turnovers. You want to take us through Emerald City?
Yeah, I mean, Don Machiavelli had himself a game after struggling in the first quarter. 28 points, 3 rebounds, 6 for 9 from the 3-point line on 9 for 17 overall. Great game for him. Freddie Brody, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists on 6 for 10. Couldn't get any threes to go, but you'll take what you can get when he's responsible for 22. Blaze Henderson, 9 points, 1 rebound, 7 assists, responsible for 28. 4 for 8 on the field, hitting his only 3. Great solid game for him. Marlon Lawrence, 9 points, 8 rebounds, close to a double-double, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, doing it all on the court. 4 for 6 from the field. Jacob Cool Beans, 7 points, a rebound, 2 for 7 from the field, but he'll improve that over the season. I could definitely see it.
Yeah, there's a lot of balanced scoring in this Emerald City team too, by the way.
Absolutely. 7 points, 4 rebounds for Musa Gross. How do you say his last name? Grosjean. 7 points, 4 boards, a block, and an assist on 3 for 5 from the field. Styles Stern, 5 points, 3 assists, 2 for 8 from the field, 1 for 5 from the 3-point line. You won't see that too often.
Yeah, he needs to be better.
Zach McCullum.
we got to take jabs at this Stearns when we can.
Got to. Every chance. I'll take every opportunity. Zach McCollum, 4 points, 4 rebounds, a steal, and 2 blocks, 100% from the field.
I'm sorry, and I'm going to say something really quickly. Hank Falco, man. This guy was the glue. Look at the stat sheet. That's crazy.
Absolutely. I mean, he didn't take a shot, but he walked away with 8 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, and 4 blocks. I mean, how are you responsible for 17
and
with no points?
That's phenomenal job by him. I mean, you want a role. You ask for a role on a team. That's a guy playing to his role. Anyway,
absolutely.
And he shut down CDC on a couple of those too, by the way.
Yeah, I mean the pick and roll defense, and it was huge for him.
I actually kind of want to see. I want to see. Do they have a? Let's see if they show the. I want to see his defense here. Let's see. There's a block. I don't know who that one was on. There's a rebound. There's a rebound. There's a rebound. I mean, look at some of the guys. There's one on CDC that I was talking about. There's another one too. There, that one, I didn't see who that one was on. There's another block on Davidson. Not one on. He had 2 on Davidson. Wow. I wanted to just see who he had blocks against. I think it was 2 for CDC, 2 for Davidson. Good job by him.
Yeah, huge chase down defense in the paint. And Bam Butler, 0 points, 2 rebounds, assist. Didn't have any from the field, but he'll improve as well, given that he definitely got some solid play.
Yeah, and I'm sure Emerald City will mix up their lineup. They usually did. Stearns usually might play around with it. But good job by Emerald City coming back in this one. They were down by 15 at one point. Came back and they ended up winning this game by 11. So congratulations to them as they move on. Again, tomorrow night, guys, a lot of good games on the slate. Make sure you come back tomorrow night. Just really quickly, tomorrow night we have, I think, Cincinnati versus Big River State, Churchill Tech against Pittsburgh Tech, and Bonetown A&M against Clutch City. Should be a fun one. Any parting words, Rampage, before we head off for the night?
I mean, if this ain't prime time, I don't know what is. Definitely make sure you're catching every prime time matchup because there's a lot of good ones this week.
Yeah, and if you're a progression player and you're watching this, I know it seems like it's a grind, but that's the reason why there was so much preseason time, so many games in preseason for you guys to watch, with the hopes that you probably could have been a blue chip already right now if you just put in the grind for that first 2 weeks of preseason. But you still got plenty of season left if you can start tuning in for. If you tune in heavy and hot and heavy for a week, you'll gain a lot of points really quick. You add that with your check-ins. Who knows, maybe you come into the stream, someone subs you, you get even more points. And then the more you're in the stream, it also gives you streaks, and it actually increases the value when you're watching multiple streams. So if you're a progression guy, I know sometimes it feels like it's a long way to get there, but we've got guys that are progression guys that their players are in the high 80s at this point, and that's because they've grinded over seasons. So it's going to happen, but you got to put in the time. You're not just going to get them in on the check-ins as much as you want. So just a little word to the wise for you progression guys out there. But for Rampage, I am Wired71, a.k.a. Scott Drake. We'll see you guys on the Flippity Flop tomorrow. CSB out. Peace, everybody.